Hey everyone, welcome to Not Tea Time. This is a PSVR Reacts kind of thing. Thing is, a lot of people do these, so I'm going to do mine with a twist. What is that twist, you ask? It's this. Yeah, it's a literal twist. The video's upside down from now on. Enjoy it. So yeah, I went to EGX Rezzed today. I've just come back like 10 minutes ago. Set up all my lights, set up all this stuff. Yeah, because I want to talk about PSVR because it was really cool. So EGX Rezzed is an event in London. It's a small event, kind of more aimed at kind of people that want to get into development. There's a lot of indie games there to play. You can speak to a lot of the developers. There's some little conferences that happen. It's very small, very low key. EGX is the bigger event, Eurogamer conference, which is that's in September, I think, and that's in Birmingham. But I thought I might as well go to this. MC Fix has sorted me out with a ticket, so I went down, got the train down this morning, and it was really cool. I got some cool swag. I bought a t-shirt, and it came with a free mug, and I was way too excited about that. So that's good, because you know, obviously I can use it for tea time. So that's awesome. So that's going to happen. Anyway, PSVR, my thoughts on it. It's amazing. So I got the chance to play RIGS. I had to wait, like, basically they were going to take me to some other random game, and I was like, no, I really want to play RIGS. Can I wait and play that? Because you know, that's the one game I've said that I'm looking forward to the most. And I'm glad I waited. It only took like an extra 3 or 4 minutes. It wasn't even that long. And absolutely in love with this game. I can't wait for it to come out. It's everything I thought it would be. It's fast. It feels like a genuinely skillful game. Like you feel like you could really get into this and become really become a talented player in it. Like there'll be. Like, this would be cool for esports, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say, but not saying it very well. It took a few minutes to get used to it, to the controls and everything. So the way you're working, so the controls are basically you move with the left stick, you aim your body with the right stick, so like the direction you're moving in, and then you're kind of using kind of twin sticks almost on that. Then your arms, which have got the guns on. You're shooting, so you're doing that with your sight. So you look at where you want to shoot, which can get a bit weird because it's on multiple platforms. There's multiple layers to the level, to the map. So you're kind of jumping around and spinning, and it's quite. Every now and again I did feel a bit lost, but only for brief seconds until this obviously was. I only played it for 10-15 minutes. I won. My team carried me a little bit, but I won, so that's good. Had a positive kind of kill to death kind of thing, so that I'll take that. But yeah, so like it took a while. Like halfway through the playthrough, I realised there's a little radar here with like similar to Call of Duty, where it's like a little red bar on the radar. So it's a circular radar. It's like a little red bar where it's like there's an enemy over here, or like the Division or something like that. Any shooter kind of game. So I was like, okay, so this is where the enemies are, and it gave me a bit more of an idea of the direction. So basically, you have to kill 3 enemies. Collect the little orbs that they drop. Once you do that, you go into overdrive, which means you can jump into the middle hoop, and that's how you score a goal. There's some other cool, really skillful elements, like so shoot is left trigger and right trigger. There's 2 triggers. It's like two like you shoot with separate arms, and the guns overheat, but it's unlimited ammo. And then you've got the quite cool, skillful element is square is. Square does boost, so you can use one skill at a time. So there's boost is square, so you can run quicker. Triangle is heal, I think, and then circle is do more damage. So you can kind of basically you'll be on boost to go and find the enemies, and then you find an enemy, you quickly switch to impact, and you could try and shoot them, and then maybe if you're getting damage, you quickly change to repair, and so that's quite a cool element. When you're in overdrive, you have all of them that's working at the same time, which is another cool element. So you could choose to, you don't necessarily want to go for the hoops. It times out after a while, which means the goal then would expire. You have to then try and get those 3 kills again. So there's cool elements like being able to, you could think, okay, well I'll hold back. I won't jump in the hoop right away. I'll use my overdrive because I can destroy some enemies here. So that's really cool. It's now raining if you can hear that. The weather's pretty shit. So yeah, I've got a few questions. Sean Pitts, of course, Enigma, Walker. Yeah, you all asked, did it feel like any motion sickness there? not at all for me. I mean, it was only 15 minutes, so I don't know if it would after a long amount of time. But I mean, this game's a quick moving game where you're frantically looking around for these enemies, and like, if I was going to get motion sick, I think this is a game you would get it. So I think I'm good. Obviously, it could change based on if I felt a bit ill on the day. But like today felt fine, worked fine. I didn't have any issues. Once I started playing the game, I was like fully immersed in it. Like after about 2 minutes, I was just in, and wasn't even aware that anything was going on around me until the dude whispered in my ear and was like, "Oh yeah, you're in overdrive now," because I didn't realise the first time. So you're in overdrive. I was like, "Shit, who's that?" Oh yeah, I'm in a game. What we got next? How long? Stefano asked, how long did it take to get used to moving stopped? Is there a point when it feels very natural? It felt natural the entire time for me. It just completely felt natural. No issues with it at all. Albert Duong asks, do you think this could be PSVR's killer app? I hope. I don't know if it can. I think thing with this is once people use it, they're convinced, they love it. So I think it's just trying to, if they can, it's all down to marketing here. It's can they market this correctly? If they can, I think people will fork over that money, because it's an amazing piece of tech, and I'm excited to see where it goes. And I, for one, will be buying it if I can afford it at the time. That's the issue, as with anything, I suppose. Walker also asked, what is the graphical quality like? It was, I mean, I felt immersed in it, so I don't know, I didn't really, it looked quite good. I mean, I was looking down at my hands, and like, so that the character in the thing is kind of holding the controllers like this. He's holding like two joysticks almost, but it feels like the way you're holding the controllers. So it felt very real, and it looked good when I was looking down at my body in the game, and like it. So yeah, I didn't notice it being bad, so I guess it was good. I'm probably not a great answer, but maybe it's a good answer. I don't know. But yeah, so I got the chance to try that out, so that was awesome. Also, there was a funny little bit where, so basically Callum Morin, as well, thank you to Callum for letting me use his PSVR slot, because he couldn't go, he sent me over his code, so I was like, awesome. Turned up, couldn't find the email because my signal wasn't working, blah, blah, blah. Got there and they were like, oh yeah, so then basically they were calling me Callum, because I'd said I was Callum, right? Fine, no problem at all. I was like, okay, I'm Callum for the next 10 minutes. Fine. So they're like, oh, Callum, this thing's ready. I was like, okay, cool, went over to RIGS. Go over to RIGS. The dude's like, are you Tom? He's a kind of funny fan. What are the odds of that? So then the person that had brought me over and gone, oh, this is Callum. He was like, oh, you're Tom. And it was very confusing, bit awkward, but fun. Hey ho. Now I'm going to reverse it back. There we go. Hope you enjoyed that twist on the VR review thing. Went a bit long in the end. Kind of became a review of RIGS and how to play RIGS. But if you didn't know how to do it, this helped you out. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, tweet about it. Share it with your friends. I will appreciate that forever. So yeah. Follow me on Twitter, @TomHawkin5. Nearly forgot that, if you don't already. And yeah. Thanks. Magical. We're fucking rolling.